Hey, Daryl here. This is my daily devotional. Have you ever had a spiritual mountaintop experience? If you have, you know what I'm talking about. Maybe it was a revival where the Spirit of God anointed the folks and there was just praising and worshiping and people getting saved, and you can reflect on that with tremendous memories. Maybe it was a youth camp experience where you've gone away from the chaos and the confusion of your daily life and you've focused on the Lord for a week, and there you've had an encounter with God that could be called a mountaintop experience. The Bible speaks of mountaintop experiences. Talks one about the transfiguration where Jesus took Peter, James, and John up onto the mountain. They're recorded in Matthew 17. And there they see Moses and Elijah. And they see their Lord Jesus showing himself as God in the presence of his glowing eternal nature. And then, as we're studying now in the book of Exodus, we see Moses being invited with the leaders of Israel to the mountain of Sinai. And there they have a mountaintop experience. In chapter 24 of Exodus, verse 1, God said to Moses, "Come up to the Lord." Wow. And then listen to what it says over in verse 9 through 11. Moses and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and the 70 elders of Israel went up and saw the God of Israel. Under his feet was something like a pavement made of sapphire, clear as the sky itself. But God did not raise his hand against these elders of the Israelites. They saw God, and they ate and they drank. Couple things here worth noting. Number one, it says they saw God. Now listen to what it says in the book of Exodus chapter 33 verse 20. "You cannot see my face, for there shall no man see me and live." And then when Moses later asked to see God, the Bible describes it as seeing his backside as he passes by. So here though it says they saw God. Now they see, hear me now, they see an individual with characteristics like a human, because it mentions under his feet was something like a pavement made of sapphire, clear as the sky itself. He had feet. In my impression, they saw what's known as a Christophany. They saw an Old Testament sighting of the Lord Jesus Christ in bodily form. That is God. Jesus, God, the Spirit. That's all God. That's the triune. That is God, the Trinity. There they see God. And listen to what it says. But God did not raise his hand against these leaders of the Israelites. In other words, he didn't kill them for them seeing him. They had a mountaintop experience. They saw the Lord, possibly the Lord Jesus, a Christophany, there in the Old Testament experience. Now, they were good church folk, because how did they celebrate this mountaintop experience? Well, verse 11 says, God did not raise his hand against these leaders of the Israelites. They saw God and they ate and drank. Yeah, they had a potluck right there at Mount Sinai. They had a potluck right there. They celebrated their mountaintop experience with food and drink, the communion of God's people relishing the experience on the mountaintop. Have you ever had a mountaintop experience? God bless you. Good day.